What's up, guys?
How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
Mm,
Yeah.
a little under the weather.
Hope you feel better.
Thank you. I like your shirt or your sweatshirt.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Chris, I know you haven't been here as long as some of the guys here, but just what it means to be playing for a division title and the chance to clinch that at home on Sunday.
Yeah. I think it's an honor. I think it's a testament to the hard work that everyone in this building puts in. I know there've been some pretty bad years here. And I've been a part of a few of them. So just to be a part of a couple of the teams that kind of turn things around here, is pretty cool.
Chris, Rob Gronkowski has told us in the past he really enjoys blocking. He's
Yeah.
a tight end.
Yeah.
You seem to do it very well. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I do. I do enjoy blocking. I enjoy just trying to do whatever I can to help the team. Like that's kind of how I approach the whole thing. Is we're all out there together. Giving it our all. And offensive line, they do a great job blocking for the quarterback. Running backs do the same. And those things by turn help receivers be able to get the ball. So I kind of see it as just me doing my part and reciprocating that love. They help us and we help them.
There was a swing pass to Lenny
Yeah.
Sunday, and you looked like you almost took out two guys.
Yeah.
What kind of a rush was that?
Yeah, yeah, that was a cool moment for me, and then, like obviously on the field, like it felt cool. And then when I saw the clip afterwards, I'm like, man, like that's pretty badass, man. Like that's dope, especially like because most receivers don't want to do stuff like that. And I was talking to Lenny about it today at practice, and I'm like, man, you almost got through there. Like if it wasn't for the linebacker, I feel like he might have scored, and like that would have had me even more hyped. But stuff like that, like I love, man. I love just trying to be a part of the reason that we're winning.
Does that kind of help, like the fact that you're not afraid to shy away from physicality? Did that kind of help when Coach Arians, said, hey, we're moving you inside, and he called for you to be more of a grimy player? Does that kind of help you when you have to make some of those tough catches and there's going to be contact?
I think in a way, I think it's just a mentality. And I've played this way my entire life. When I started playing football, I was a lineman. So I think, like just my love of the game, and just wanting to play the game like at that age just kind of continued to grow. And so now that I'm catching the ball, I'm still kind of have that same mentality. Just trying to do whatever I can.
How long were you a lineman for? I don't think I ever heard that part.
Nah, honestly, it was like my first like 3 or 4 years of playing ball. Just like the way like the weight classes kind of worked in youth football. From like 6 to like 9, I was a lineman, and then on defense you could play whatever you wanted. But I was always like one of like the bigger kids, like taller kids and stuff like that. And so I had to play line, but it sticks with me now. I still like to get a little bit grimy.
I was going to say, what position did you play on the offensive line?
Yeah. I was a guard, so like I was just pulling all the time, and like I was like towering over kids, so just knocking them over. So I'm used to doing stuff like
You
that.
can appreciate then the dual pulling guard action on Lenny's touchdown. Then I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I got a lot of appreciation for our linemen. And I tell them that all the time, man. They're a group of badasses, man. And I love seeing them work. Like they're so close, like they're such a close knit group. And they work so hard with Tom. Make sure that they're all on the same page, and they put the work in, and it shows on game day.
What was your Pee Wee team?
My Pee Wee team,
Yeah.
my Pee Wee team was named the Bucs.
Really?
Nah, no joke. Yeah. So like actually my first like favorite football team was the Bucs, just because of that natural affiliation. And it was like 01, 02. So like I started being a fan like right around the Super Bowl. And then I'm like, man, like they won the Super Bowl, like this is awesome, We had orange. Yeah. So like I just kind of naturally gravitated to like the creamsicles, Yeah, it's cool.
I know you're not a stat-driven guy, but you need 8 catches
Yeah.
on Sunday or whenever to get to 100. Obviously, only happened once in Bucs history. How cool would that be? Is that something you'll be aware of?
So I had no idea until today. I think like Gronk may have said something to me, and I was kind of shocked. I just didn't know like I was that close to it. I think it'd be cool. It's a cool feat, especially knowing that it's only happened once in Bucs history. But I think what it signifies to me more than anything is that I've been doing a lot to help the team. And the more that I can do to do that, I think that's what really makes me happy. Because like having stats and not winning, it's all for none. I've experienced that in 2019. I had a great year individually, but we didn't make the playoffs, and it doesn't feel nearly as good as winning the Super Bowl. So like that's my goal, and that's what I'm going to continue to work towards.
How hard was it against the Saints the last time you faced them when on the final opportunity you guys had?
Yeah.
Tom was pick six there, and I believe you were the intended target on
Yeah.
that. Did that make it even tougher of a pill to swallow? I mean, it's already a tough loss when it's the division and so much is at stake. Defending Super Bowl champions, rare loss for you guys. Did that make it even harder though? The fact that you were involved on that play.
Yeah, in a way, like it. Anytime you lose it, like it stings, especially to a division rival. And I think that like on that play, it just, they got us on it. They played good coverage. And the ball was intercepted. And I don't necessarily know if it makes it sting in like anymore, but it's frustrating anytime you're a part of the loss. But I think more than anything, I think we learned from all those moments. I think we on that play, like we learned like what we did wrong, and we're gonna try to make sure we don't make that same mistake moving forward. And I think that like you never know when stuff like that shows up. Like it may show up in a playoff game where we get the same look and we have the same call, but then Tom checks out of it, or he just goes a different way, or we just have a different play.